Hey guys, it's T and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Blackest Week Ever. And no, that's not just because it's February and it's Black History Month. If you are living under a rock, then you don't know that this is Black Panther Week. As in, the Black Panther Marvel movie drops this week. Like, it's a thing. It's a major thing. We've only been anticipating this movie for well over what feels like a year now. Since the trailer dropped, I think like last summer or last spring. And we've been counting down the months and it finally is here. I mean, people have their outfits ready. I don't. I mean, we just are shutting ish down. Like, we're already on pace to break records. There are plenty of us out there who are not well versed in the backstory of the comics to really understand the movies. So I wanted to make this video so that I could catch you up on all you need to know about Black Panther and the lovely world of Wakanda before you see the movie. Don't worry, I did all the research for you. Class is in session. It's Wakanda history. First things up, Wakanda is a small East African nation that is bordered by Uganda, Somalia, Kenya, and Ethiopia. The people of Wakanda are known as Wakandans, and they speak the language of Wakandan and also Yoruba. Wakanda is the most technologically advanced nation in the world. How's that for Black excellence? And has never been colonized by Europeans. Wakanda has several major resources, which are coal, uranium, diamonds, vibranium, aeronautics, and aircraft manufacture. The country is an absolute monarchy. Some of their small facts that I will get into the backstory of a little bit later is that vibranium is also the material that makes up Captain America's shield. I'll insert a picture here. So Captain America's shield is composed of vibranium and steel. And vibranium is said to absorb all sonic shock. I also believe that Black Panther's suit is entirely made of vibranium. So one of the core, I guess we could say, kind of urban legends or stories told, cultural beliefs in Wakanda centers around this mountain of ore that fell from the sky. Now I say fell from the sky because this is a part of the storytelling, the rituals of the people of Wakanda. Turns out that this mountain of ore is actually vibranium. This is also a fictitious resource, by the way. And it arrived to Wakanda via a meteoric shower or a meteoric event. So this particular mountain of ore, aka vibranium, was a cultural site that Wakandans worshipped. It was special to them, and it's also where the cult of the Panther was founded. This is where Wakandans pay their respects to their native predator, which is the Black Panther, the animal, that is said to guard this mountain of ore, aka vibranium. So although I mentioned before that Wakanda has never been colonized by any European nation, that doesn't mean that they didn't try. Especially when people got word of this vibranium mountain that existed in Wakanda. Obviously they came trying to get a piece. They wanted some, and probably also to try to colonize the country as well. Well, the Wakandans and T'Challa's father, name is T'Chaka, and T'Challa is played by Chadwick Boseman, was successful in protecting Wakanda from this like mining sort of threat to try to get the vibranium. I think at this point this is where the Wakandans realized the value of the small mountain, and that it wasn't just a mountain, that there was more value to it because all these other people wanted it. So they put a lot more effort into protecting this place and kind of keeping it a secret so that nobody would come and steal it. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this, even though it doesn't have anything to do with the story I just finished recounting. But we've seen them so much in the trailer, in the commercials, that I have to talk about them because, I mean, they're Black women killing the game, alright? There's this group of black women. Well, I mean, duh, they're black. There's this group of women who are charged with protecting the king. They are known as the Dora Milaje. I hope I'm saying that right. That also means the adored ones. They're a group of all-female warriors. They're the daughters of rival tribes throughout Wakanda, and they're also potential wives for the king. So the actual Black Panther character was introduced in July of 1966. This is actually several months before the actual Black Panther party that most of us know. Black Panther is also the first black superhero in major or mainstream comic. The current Black Panther, as in this particular film, who is played by, again, Chadwick Boseman, has a PhD in physics from Oxford University. I mean, reigning black excellence. T'Challa was also married to Storm for about 6 years, but from what I gathered, there became this conflict between him being king and him being a husband, and he basically realized, or he basically decided that he needed to put more energy into being king, and that was obviously a conflict with being a good husband. So their marriage was annulled after 6 years. That's an interesting storyline that I would love to hear or see more about or read, you know. And so I also mentioned that Black Panther's nemesis in the movie, Eric Killmonger, who is played by Michael B. Jordan, he has a PhD in engineering from MIT. I mean, where can we get one? Where can we find one around here? Sign me up. Like, sidebar, I still haven't seen the movie yet, so, you know, these are just, a lot of these facts and clues were just bringing up more questions, you know, and I just find it interesting that they had the two nemesis, these two black men who are obviously not on the same team. You know, one has a PhD in physics from Oxford and the other has a PhD in engineering from MIT. I just wonder if that's some sort of like foreshadowing or representation of difference in culture or difference in country, which, you know, ultimately speaks to difference in culture. You know, America versus Europe, or maybe it's America versus Africa, or maybe it's Native Africans versus other Africans in the diaspora, you know? Interesting kind of storyline make. Moving right along, more about Black Panther. He's immune from all diseases. He is the richest man in the Marvel universe. His suit is bulletproof, and his superpowers include hearing, sight, smell, and strength. I think that's pretty representative of an actual Black Panther, because, you know, their hearing and sight and things like that tend to be sharper than humans, so, you know, that makes sense. The Black Panther can also run up to 50 miles per hour. He's faster than Captain America and Wolverine. So one last thing I wanted to mention that I think is a really great point is that I guess in the period that T'Challa left Wakanda to go get his, you know, excellent black education from Oxford, his PhD in physics, and the whole development of the nation and it becoming the most technologically advanced country in the Marvel universe, is that upon returning, T'Challa really was able to leverage his new education to help propel Wakanda forward. So he was able to use his business acumen and scientific intellect. I should be better at this since I'm an engineer. That meant tapping into their resources that they have, the uranium, the vibranium, the aircraft manufacturing, diamonds, coal, and uranium. He was able to take advantage of the demand for vibranium, and this really helped Wakanda develop a lot of wealth nationally. Thanks to T'Challa's leadership and guidance and innovation, the Wakandan economy was strictly based off of their export of vibranium. and other resources. That's my quick rundown of all the background information you need to know to really appreciate this Black Panther film this week. And I'm not even questioning whether or not you got your ticket, because I know you got your ticket. I got 2 tickets. I want to see it first on Thursday evening and then again on Saturday. One last thing I want to mention is I know most of us have probably seen a lot of grumblings or protests of this movie. The attempts on Rotten Tomatoes to give it poor reviews and ratings. And I want us to, like the Wakandans, protect our movie, okay? So this is what I need you to do. When you go see this movie this weekend, because I have faith that we're all going to see it at least once opening weekend, I need you to go on Rotten Tomatoes or wherever you need to go. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Give a review of this film. Hashtag it Black Panther Review, because we need everybody to know that we are supporting this movie, we love this movie, and we want more. And we want several installments of Black Panther. I'm already requesting it. That is my charge to you. We are going to combat all the haters, okay? All the haters. They're not going to steal our vibranium, okay? So that's it for this video, guys. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this movie as much as I believe we all are going to enjoy this movie. The anticipation to this movie has just been epic. I'm so excited for everything that it's going to do for us culturally, for what it means for seeing so many excellent Black people on the big screen, for knowing that this movie has sold so many tickets before it's even premiered in the theaters, for just the opportunities are endless, for a Black director, for Black leading actors, for Black leading actresses. I mean, this is just Black, this is dripping in Black excellence, this movie is. And I can't wait to talk about it. I cannot wait to talk about it. Like, how long do we have to wait to talk about it without you guys complaining about spoilers? A week? 2 weeks? Comment down below. Let me know what you're wearing to your Black Panther viewing. I want to see pictures. I want to see everything. I can't wait. I can't wait. And I have to go now because I have to finish putting together my outfit for my first Black Panther viewing. I mean, I'm just so excited. If you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, you learned a little bit about Wakanda and Black Panther, give this video a thumbs up. I really need your help to stay in the YouTube Partner Program, which, by the way, the deadline is looming. It's next week, February 20th. So I need 1,000 subscribers. We're about halfway there. And 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. So I'm trying to give you more content and I need you to keep watching these videos, okay? Share with a friend. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Actually, I wonder how you say like hello in Wakandan. I wonder, can we have a Twitter chat with the leads in this movie? I have questions. I would like to know, how do I say hello in Wakandan? How do I say nice to meet you in Wakandan? How do I say Black excellence in Wakandan? I want to know. I want to know. Don't you want to know? What are y'all eating in the theater? Like, what are the Black excellence snacks that we're bringing to see Black Panther? Tell me in the comments. Black excellence snacks. Let's talk about it, because we can't just be generic and have like popcorn and nachos and cheese. Like, we need elevated snacks for Black excellence, you know?